Alright, I hope, hopefully I'm doing somebody a favor. These are, some gloves by Icon. They're the Icon Pursuits. I'm not a big YouTuber. They are size large. I'm not a big YouTuber, but, I was trying to find some sizing information on these gloves, and it was like next to impossible. I mean, everyone had a different opinion and whatnot, so I just thought I'd make this really quick and hopefully help somebody out. Another thing is when you look at online, this type of glove, they have it in the black perforated, and they have all these different colors like blue and gray, but they don't show the underside of the glove. They just show it, you know, kind of like this. But this is what the bottom looks like, and I'll stick it on so that you know a little bit later how it feels and everything like that. But as far as sizing is concerned, I found that like a lot of stuff online, it was just so, I mean, the differential and the opinions, they were like vast. I mean, there tons and tons of different ideas, you know, like one way to measure is, you know, put your hand flat on a table, and then you would measure from the crease of your thumb across, underneath, and then back on top, and the circumference of that, mine was 9 inches. That would be the deciding factor in your glove size. Some places were like, you know, from the bottom of your palm to the tip of your finger. Mine's about 8 inches. That's how you decide, and it just continued like that. You know, like put your hand on your face and jump out the nearest window, and wherever you land is going to be your glove size. It was just really retarded. And then, you know, you got the guy where, oh, you know, I have really large hands. Oh, I got to get size XXL, bro. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares about your hand size. It really just depends on how the glove fits. But let me put my hand in here and I'll show you what I found, because I think this is probably like going to be the most important part when I talk about sizing. Hang on a sec. Alright, that's them. That is it. They do fit very well. They're very comfortable. A lot of the stuff online would talk about how it fit like a glove, which it does. It's perfect. It's awesome. It feels really good. You know what it feels like? It feels like a baseball glove, where it's very smooth inside. It doesn't feel all knobby and, you know, bumpy and uncomfortable. But when it comes to size, this is what I found. Okay, so technically I'm a medium. According to all that sizing, all that size witchcraft bullshit, I'm a medium. And I think the sizing for medium was like 8.5 inches to 9 inches, or 8.5 to 9.5 inches, something like that. So the next size up, being a large, would be 9.5 to 10.5 inches, or 9 to 10 inches. Point being, it would have been way too large for me. So I wanted to go and, before I bought some online, they're about $55, I wanted to try, hopefully I could try some on, and I found them. I went to a couple stores, and the first one I found a large that fit me really, really tight. It fit like a glove, but you know how these gloves are designed, and everyone knows this, to kind of, in the prone position, to be in the shape of holding a handlebar. And those did that, but that's kind of like all they did. My hand was just like, stuck in this position. And if I tried to, you know, open my hand, you know, because there's no friction here with this glove. It's fine. It's completely, there's a lot of movement. With that large, and keep in mind I was supposed to be a medium, the large was, I'd open my glove and you'd hear like the stretching of the leather and my hand would shake and Godzilla, Godzilla! It was just really uncomfortable. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try an XL. So I tried an XL and it fit just like how this one fit as far as movement and freedom and hand movement with fingers. And the only gripe, if you would call it a gripe, was that there was a little bit of excess on the tip of the gloves. We're talking like maybe a ½ inch. I think that's where people would say, you know, get a size larger. One thing though, this is like with any glove I found, whether it be brand, size, or type of glove, is the pinky is always really long. So if you have long pinkies, which is really extraordinarily weird, and you might want to get that chopped off or at least trimmed, there's always going to be a little bit of excess glove there. But it doesn't, if I wouldn't have told you, you probably would have never noticed, right? Huh? That's right. So other than that, they fit perfectly. They're very comfortable. The nice raised knuckle there for protection isn't in the way. It It isn't, you know, abnormally large looking. It looks natural and it looks good. It fits fine. Other than the sizing and all that stuff, I went to another store and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get these XLs, but let me just go check out another store. So I go to this other store, and what I found was the XL actually fit like the large at the other store. Like the XO was a little bit looser, but still the webbing of my fingers, like right here, it was still like a quarter-inch raised. And I think that's kind of a deciding factor in how your glove's going to fit, because the webbing of the glove has to match like the webbing of your fingers. You know what I mean? Because that's where you're going to have the most mobility. So you know, it sounds kind of corny, but just put your hand up against the glove and you'd probably be able to tell right off the bat whether or not it's going to fit. And if you have excess gloves sticking off the fingertips, that's actually not the final say. You might just need to try on another glove in the same exact size, because for me it was the exact opposite being true. So the XL fit way too tight and it would shake, you know, when I try and open my hand, and then I try on the large and it fit fine. So a lot of that fanfare stuff, it's true, but it's not true. I mean, everyone says, you know, get 2 sizes larger, which technically would have been right for me the first scenario, but someone says get a size larger, which is technically right at the second store in this scenario where I got these gloves. So with that information, you know, obviously I got these and they fit great. Second thing that I wanted to show you, or I just kind of noticed it throughout the day when I was, you know, trying on different types of gloves, is this. Hang on one sec, I'll show you. Get on there, Mom. Just kidding. Just joking. Little humor. Never killed anyone. Never hurts. People who wear watches. If you wear a watch, and you know, I'm not just doing this to show off. I didn't get the largest watch in the world to put on. I just happen to wear this kind of watch. It's a good conversation piece in business and whatnot. That if you wear a large watch, it's gonna like ride up your forearm a little bit. It's not uncomfortable, but it is noticeable. You do feel it, but you kind of get used to it. So it's not uncomfy, but just know that if you do wear a watch, let alone a large watch, you may notice it. So just make sure you don't get a jacket that's really, really tight around the sleeve. It has like that zipper at the end of it, okay? But if you wear a normal watch, you'll probably, I mean, I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah. I don't really think it matters, but I'll take the watch off and you'll see that you see what the gloves look like. They still fit. They fit fine. They fit great. Let me tuck this tag in really quick. Okay. Another cool thing about the glove, I read online, see this little black thing here? That is a snap that actually matches on the other side of the glove, where when you take the gloves off, you can snap them together, and you won't have to worry about them, you know, separating or falling, or you know, losing one of them. Like you know, I'm sure that's happened to a buddy of mine when we went snowboarding. So that's kind of cool. One guy said his broke though. So this thing is pretty durable looking, as you can tell. I know the angle is kind of hard there, but it's actually connected from the inside. It's like a button. So I don't know if maybe if your girlfriend chews your gloves, or if you beat your dog too badly with your gloves, maybe that's how it broke. But the glove in itself is a very sturdy, well-built glove. I wouldn't buy something. I'm really picky. I wouldn't have bought it if I would have known that, you know, it wouldn't have worked in all aspects. So this is a really good glove. I don't know if, you know, anybody out there, if they need help, they're really not sure, just send me a message or like a comment or whatever, and I can stop by the bike shop. If you have like a name and a label, maybe you can use the size of my hand to judge or something like that. But other than that, that's pretty much it. They're really comfy, and you know, go pick some up. A lot of sites have free shipping, so if it's $55 with, you know, $8 of shipping, know that you can get them cheaper somewhere else. Okay. Other than that, hope that helped you guys, or helped someone, because I know for me it was frustrating as hell getting some information. And if not, screw you guys. Alright, later. Good luck.